Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Angry Billy here, hollering at you. Okay, so before I begin this video, I want to make it very clear that I am not gonna be revealing any names of said people in this video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that out there, right off the back. Yeah, anyways, this is my video on how relationships aren't really as important, and it's not the most important thing in life. Like, you don't need a relationship to make your life happy, okay? You can find so many other things to do to make your time on this earth and your life, happy and meaningful. Like, you don't need someone else to help fill that gap. So I'm making a video on like my experience with relationships and what I think about now. Like what I think on them. Like my opinion, my intakes. Before I begin, subscribe to my channel and keep up to dates on broadcasts. Will be 8 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. Saturdays to Sundays, my days off. So I figure I'll go ahead and make this YouTube more, professional and try and get out as much content as I can. I do videos on games that doesn't really receive much recognition as I should, or just random videos, whatever. Anyways, okay, so first off, I had a 5-year relationship, long distance, and with this chick I met in high school. She was my first love. I feel like she was my first actual love that I had, but after we left school, we stopped seeing each other, and yeah, it was just not gonna work out. I don't know why I lasted 5 years. It wasn't really even 5 years. Like, it was just long distance for 4 years, and I knew her in person for a year. So yeah, I was just dumb back then, thinking that shit can work out. Plus, she was a pathological liar, so that stuff never helps. Anyways, my second relationship, well, this one wasn't a relationship. Like, I was still doing the whole long distance thing for a while, and I got Facebook, and I met this chick, right? I didn't meet her in real life, but met her on Facebook, and we played Pokemon together, and we had fun. But some some tragedy struck, and she offed herself. Which, by the way, please, if you're thinking about doing anything like that, like suicide or anything, please seek help. Okay, don't let someone else ruin your life like that. Just try and have a shoulder to cry on. If you don't have that, just find something to like keep you happy in life. Okay, there's other things, and you don't have to have other people in your life to just fill that void. Like I said, okay, this whole video is gonna really affect my point here. Okay, so I just want you guys to respectfully listen to everything I have to say and just realize that you don't need someone to fill that gap. Anyways, yeah, like, she offed herself, and I wasn't the same after that for a while. I gained a lot of weight. I'm not overweight no more, but I was at 185, and as soon as I kicked out of depression, I lost all that weight. Like, me and my friend had this feud back in 2015, and it changed a lot in my life. Like, that feud me and my buddy had, it changed a lot. Um, but disregard that. Me and him took a trip when we worked things out. We took a trip to see this one chick, and his whole point of this trip was to show me that long distance really doesn't work, even if you go see them. And sure enough, he was right. He was right. They don't work out, and this girl was nice and all. It's just she needed better, and so did I. We needed someone that was closer to us, and we don't really need anyone. What we need is to find closure, is to find other things to keep us occupied than relationships. Otherwise, you're just gonna drive yourself insane, worrying about what each other's doing and stuff like that. So, there's this one chick there's a few chicks I met on POF, and it just led to one date, and that was pretty much it. Maybe sex. I mean, I had lots of POF sex, but like in other dating site sex, it's just, I don't know. Sex isn't really that good, anyways. It's really overrated, just like relationships are. And like people are just gonna hound you, be like, "Oh, you're a fucking virgin. Oh, you're you're just miserable. You can't find anyone. Don't even listen to those people. Okay, they're just gonna get you down, and they're probably paying child support. While they're saying all this shit. So fuck him. Okay. Only pay attention to you. Okay, because you matter. You matter. Okay. Anyways, my next relationship was with a girl I had to see up in I won't say her location because it's near me, so it didn't work out between us because she always made an excuse to like be busy, and she blocked me for a while. I left Facebook thinking, what went wrong, and is it me? And I left for like 4 to 5 months just to rethink myself. I think this time I really got myself under control. Like I've really managed to like beat my depression, and by just making a schedule for myself. So my next relationship was the biggest one, the biggest impact I had. Okay, and the reason why I'm who I am today, really. The last relationship I had, she had 3 kids, okay. She had an ex that kept coming in and out of her life. Like, all that stuff really didn't matter. Like, that wasn't even the problem. It was just her and her family that really broke the camel's back. It was just a lot to take in. Like, she was just a pathological liar, like my first ex, and she always made me feel like it was my fault, and I didn't need that negativity in my life. So I did both of us a huge favor, and I left one night. I got tired of all the arguments that we were having and how she would never consider my feelings. So I just up and left. I felt like a big man doing that too. Like, a lot of people would stay, a lot of people would put up with that. Me, I knew there was more from my life. Like, there was more to myself than just dealing with depression like that. I wasn't gonna let someone walk over me like that. So one day I just left. One night I walked out, and she put me through a lot of stuff. Like, it still scars me today what she's put me through. She had me walking to where the point my legs were almost broken. Like, I walked 2 hours back to my place, 2 hours back to hers just to try and make things right. I just got so fucking tired of it that I was like, nah, Billy, you gotta leave. You gotta pull out while you can. Just leave. Don't look back. Don't even worry about what she says, because she's irrelevant to your life anymore. And you tried. You did your best. And that's all you can do. All you can do is your best. That's what anyone can do, okay? Don't let anyone else make you feel like shit, because you matter in this world, okay? Now, I was beating myself up for many months, like maybe 3 to 4 months, until I finally kicked this depression up the ass. And I found a nice schedule to work around. Like, I started exercising again. I started writing, drawing manga. I'm doing really good for myself. And See, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people thinks that relationships are everything. They're not, okay? It's all about finding the right kind of hobbies in life. But before I end this video, I just want you to realize that there is another way, okay? You don't have to resort to putting up with that shit. You don't have to put up with people saying you're no good, or, there's no one who will never love you. Love yourself. That's all you really got to do, and find stuff that you like to do, like playing video games, watching anime, shit like that helped me, it helped me beat depression. Drinking did not help. Drinking actually made things even more, well, I wouldn't say it made me that bad, but it's just that I beat the shit out of my mom's boyfriend on the 4th of July. That was fun. That was a memorable moment. There was a lot of blood on my hands that day. But anyways, just find happiness for yourself. Find something that makes you happy and just stick to it. Because this world has enough depression already without another person being a sad sack